Welcome back to English Chat Studio, everyone.
Today we're talking about something every English learner experiences but rarely talks about, the emotional side of speaking English.
That's right. Not grammar, not vocabulary, the feelings.
The nervousness, the hesitation, the moments when speaking feels uncomfortable.
Let's start with a word many learners know very well. Awkward.
Awkward means feeling uncomfortable, embarrassed, or unsure in a situation.
For example, my first English conversation felt awkward, but I was proud of myself.
Or, it is normal to feel awkward when you try speaking a new language.
Awkward.
Awkward means feeling uncomfortable, embarrassed, or unsure in a situation.
And here's something important. Awkward is not failure.
In fact, awkward often means you're doing something new.
If speaking English feels awkward sometimes, that's actually a sign you're growing.
Now, let's move to a powerful word that every learner dreams of experiencing: breakthrough.
A breakthrough is a moment of progress after a long period of struggle.
For example, my first short conversation in English was a breakthrough for me.
Or, after months of practice, she had a breakthrough and started speaking more naturally.
Sometimes a breakthrough doesn't look impressive from the outside.
But inside, one sentence can change everything.
And speaking of progress, what if the difficulties you're experiencing right now are completely normal? Stay with us, because in the next section, we're talking about a phrase that can completely change how you see your learning journey.
Welcome back. Let's talk about something every learner experiences: a learning curve.
A learning curve is the process where something feels difficult at first, but gradually becomes easier with practice.
You can say, speaking English has a learning curve, so be patient with yourself.
Or, using new vocabulary was difficult at first, but I accepted the learning curve.
Many people think difficulty means they're bad at something. But difficulty is often proof that learning is happening. Think about riding a bicycle.
Nobody expects to ride perfectly on the first day.
The same is true for speaking English.
Now, let's learn another beautiful phrase: find your footing.
To find your footing means to slowly become comfortable and confident in a new situation.
For example, after a few English conversations, I started to find my footing.
Or, give yourself time to find your footing in a new language.
Imagine stepping onto a small boat. At first, everything feels unstable.
But slowly, your body learns to balance.
That's exactly how confidence develops.
But what happens when people are watching? What happens when you're afraid others will notice your mistakes?
That's what we're discussing next. And this feeling might be more common than you think.
Let's talk about a feeling many English learners experience: exposed. Exposed means feeling visible in a way that makes you uncomfortable. Like people can notice your mistakes or your weaknesses. For example, I felt exposed when I spoke English in front of my team. Or, many learners feel exposed when they make mistakes in public. This isn't just about language. It's also about emotion. It's the feeling of people can see me trying. And sometimes that can feel scary. Which leads us to an important phrase: put yourself out there. To put yourself out there means to take a social or emotional risk. You choose to participate. You choose to speak. You choose to try.
For example, if you want to improve your speaking, you need to put yourself out there.
Or, she put herself out there and joined an English conversation group.
Notice something important. Putting yourself out there doesn't require perfection.
It only requires courage.
But what should you do when speaking still feels difficult?
What if you're nervous but want to continue anyway?
That's where our final phrase comes in: and it might be the most important one today.
Our final phrase today is push through.
To push through means to continue even when something feels difficult,
Even when you're nervous.
even when you're uncomfortable.
Even when you're unsure of yourself.
For example, I felt nervous, but I pushed through and answered the question.
Or, when speaking feels uncomfortable, push through gently and keep going.
Notice the word gently.
Pushing through doesn't mean forcing yourself harshly.
It means taking one small step forward.
And maybe that's the biggest lesson of today's episode.
Speaking English isn't about waiting until you feel perfect.
It's about starting.
One sentence.
One answer.
One brave little moment.
So here's a challenge for you. After this episode, say one sentence out loud in English.
It doesn't need to be perfect.
It doesn't need to be impressive,
It can even be a little awkward.
because awkward is welcome here.
And now we'd love to hear from you. What's one English sentence you can say today? Leave it in the comments below.
If this episode helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to English Chat Studio, and share it with another English learner.
Remember, you are not behind.
You are learning,
You are growing.
and you are more ready than you think.
Take care of your English.
And take care of yourself.
Thanks for listening.
See you in the next episode.